Filming from Gen Con 2014, I'm here with Kathleen, who is working at the Fantasy Flight booth, and she's demoing Age of War, a new release by Fantasy Flight. I believe the game was released yesterday, right?
Yes, at our retail booth. We haven't done a date for it to be in stores yet, but it's already sold out today, so...
Wow, excellent.
It's pretty exciting.
When will it be available in stores, you think?
That we do not know. Keep watching the site. That's the best place to go. We announce any of our release content there, so...
So, very successful game. What can you tell us about it?
Well, Age of War, you're playing as feudal Japanese warlords trying to take over Japan. So, it's a dice game, but we have all these property cards laid out here. So each of these represents a different property, and the point values you can see are on the corners here, but there's also clan cards, which are each color is a different clan. The clans matter because, of course, the person with the most points wins, but let's say he has this one and I have this one. You can steal it by dice rolling, and you lock it down if your clans have all the property of that. You also get a bonus points for locking that down.
So in order to do that, you need to control all of the cards that form a clan.
Exactly. You need to conquer each of these. So how you would normally go about conquering any of these or stealing from a rival player is you're going to take all the dice, you're going to give it a roll, and so that'd be your initial roll, and you're allowed to look at whichever card you're interested in. You have to roll and go row by row. So as you can see, I have 2 generals and 1 cavalry, and if I were to go for this card, I would have to put the generals down to state that I'm going for that card, so I can't go for any other card, and then I'd have to roll again. I couldn't put the cavalry on there, so that's where the tricks come into play.
So you have to commit to the card that you're trying to control for that turn.
Exactly. And so on my second roll, I did get a cavalry, but let's say I didn't, and I got that, I had to take out a dice to lower my probability, and I roll again. So you'd roll again, and your turn ends when you're out of dice, or you acquire that card. And then it's the next player's turn.
And that's the idea. So how long does the game continue? What is the end of game condition?
It continues until all the properties are acquired from the middle. There's a little bit of a strategy on ending because you want to go out with the most points. So let's say you have all these points, you want to take the last card right away. So
how long does a game usually last?
It can be 10 to 40 minutes because it's a 2 to 6 player game. So it's definitely, the strategy changes. If you're doing a 2-player, you kind of want to lock down a lot of stuff. If you're doing 6-player, you might as well just go for the big points because it's unlikely that you're going to lock down certain properties. So
sounds great. Sounds like a great game. Thank you for telling us about The Age of War by Fantasy Flight Games. Hard to find right now, but available in stores later this year. Thank you, Kathleen.
No problem.